Good morning. Today is November 30th. I will be getting my second round of chemo. I'm hoping that today everything goes smoothly and that it's kind of like the first round. So I know what to expect. Hopefully everything stays the same, but I've been a little nervous because I don't like change, and I'm just wondering, if this time is going to be any different. As you can see, I've been sleeping in my beanie because it's really, really cold without any hair now. And see, a lot more of it has fallen out. I still have a little bit left. But my head is like super white underneath. I'm not sure if I'm gonna wear the wig or just the beanie in today. The wig's been kind of really bothering my scalp because my scalp hurts. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We're finally going home, 8 o'clock. We've been here for over 12 hours. Hey everyone, today's day 2 post-chemo round 2. I did not video yesterday at all. I wasn't feeling good immediately. Just had a lot of nausea, which is different, than the last time. So I was taking my anti-nausea medicine, which makes me feel really tired. This morning, I ended up breaking half of the anti-nausea medicine, and I feel a lot better, but I've had a really hard time eating this morning and just trying to get motivated. It's like 10:30 right now, and I'm just getting up, getting ready, which is like very unusual for me. Usually I'm up early. I couldn't really do anything with the kids this morning. Austin was on his own. Hey guys, today is day 2 post-chemo. Not really a whole lot going on. I've just been laying around, pretty sensitive to the light right now and sounds. The bone pain isn't too bad because I've been taking Claritin, so hopefully that's not as bad as the last time. My doctor actually started me on it the day of chemo. Today is 6 days post chemo. It has been a very rough week. I couldn't really do a whole lot other than lay around. I think I slept like 20 hours of that day, and I was really, really sick. I was like forcing myself to take sips of water, forcing myself to eat. I started feeling better Sunday, and Saturday the kids were away from the house because I was just really, really very sick. And, Austin felt like it was best that they weren't home seeing me like that. Sunday, we just had a relaxing day here. I was feeling a lot better, and Brody started getting sick. So yesterday was Monday, and he was seen, and it's up that he has the flu. So now he's been fighting the flu. I've been trying to, stay away. Today is day 7, post-chemo, round 2. I woke up in the middle of last night, and I had really bad, sneezing, stuffy nose, but it was also very runny. I took my temperature because I felt like I was burning up, and it was at 99.6. But I've felt really crummy all day. I've been basically laying in bed all day. The back of my throat has been tickling, and I think I feel like I have the flu. Birdie had the flu. I've just been feeling really crappy all day. Been trying to drink as much as possible. My doctor's office told me that if my temperature reaches 100.4, I need to call them and let them know, and see if they want me to go get admitted or not. But this last round has really been rough. I'm just ready to start feeling better, and it's taken a toll on me mentally, but I know I'm gonna get through it, and it'll be fine. I ended up having to cancel my local radiation oncology appointment for tomorrow, just because I don't think I could even make it out of bed if I feel like anything that I felt today. Today is Monday, December 12th. I have been admitted to the hospital as of Friday. So Wednesday, I started feeling sick, and I thought, oh great, maybe I have the flu. So I talked to my doctor. They wanted me to come in and get seen at the ER, where they ran some tests and all kinds of viruses, and I didn't have the flu, but I ended up having coronavirus. They basically, gave me a bag of antibiotics to treat the fever and a bag of fluids, and then asked me if I wanted to be admitted or if I just wanted to go home. This is more like a common cold, and there's not a whole lot they can do. So I said I'll just go home. And the next day, Thursday, I felt better, but every time I got up, I just got very weak and tired. Then overnight, Thursday night to Friday morning, I spiked a fever. It was at 101.7. I took a shower, took some Tylenol, but I wasn't feeling great. And I was also developing this cough. I talked to my doctors, my whole team. They told me just go ahead and get admitted locally so that they can monitor and see what's going on. So Friday I came here to my local ER. They got me back. They got me admitted upstairs. And when I was here, they, said that they were going to draw some blood and get everything going. They were giving me bags of IV and 2 different antibiotics. And they ran some blood cultures. Well, the first preliminary blood culture came back positive that I had a bacterial blood infection. and they were running a second one, which came back positive also. But they were trying to find out which strain it was. It was in the strep family, which strain it was, and the sensitivity. The medication, antibiotic that I was on had like a good coverage for all the streps, so they kept me on that. My heart rate, was kind of high. When it finally did come back, it was like 3 different strains of the strep. So infectious control doctor came in and said, this leads me to believe that this is a contaminated sample and that you don't have it, but we're gonna have to redraw the blood work and then wait 24 hours to get that result back before we can see what's going on. So they ran a second blood culture, and this morning, that's when that one came back, and it was actually negative. So that first sample, it was contaminated. They were going to let me go home. They just said, this is probably just viral and just go home. But my heart rate was like double what it should have been, and my fever, came back again today. I was very tired and just laying around. So they want to keep me here again for another night. I'm really anxious to get home and miss, the kids. Haven't seen them, really haven't been around anyone. Austin's been staying with me, but it's been really difficult. Luckily I have my own room, but I'm exhausted, I'm tired. They come in all throughout the night to get blood work and vitals, change out the bags of antibiotic and fluids. But I know that they're doing what they can, to keep me safe. So I'm really hopeful tomorrow I will get to go home. I was getting, my IVs through the arm, but they've switched it over to the port. They thought the port, when they thought I had the bacterial infection, they thought it was coming from the port. So they had talked about actually removing the port. I'm still congested. When I had the fever, I was feeling crummy, but I took some Tylenol. I'm just really anxious to go home. I want to see the kids and be in my house and get outside, because I've been stuck in this room, this tiny little room, and it's my room and what I've been staying for the last few days. So hopefully, this fever goes away, and I can get back home. I am supposed to be doing my 3rd round of chemo. Luckily, because of the holidays, I was able to push it back a week. And I don't know if I'm gonna even have to push it back further, what's gonna happen. But I guess once we get out of here, I could talk to my doctor and see what she says, what she thinks. But I'm so tired, and I feel so weak, and I don't know, I'm starting to question even doing another round of chemo. I don't know if my body can handle it. I'm just tired. I'm tired of feeling sick or tired. I came home actually 2 days ago from the hospital. I was discharged. I've been feeling pretty weak lately and just really been resting. Talked to my nurse. He had said that to check in with her next week, which is 1 week before my next infusion date. And just, I get my infusions every 3 weeks. However, my next infusion would have fallen on the 21st. So originally, my doctor had asked me, do you want to be sick for Christmas or for New Year's? So I said I wanted to be sick for New Year's rather than Christmas Day. So we had pushed back that 3rd infusion for me to start on the 28th of December. But, you know, now that I was in the hospital, I'm really not still feeling, you know, anything close to ready. There may be a chance I might need to push it back again another week. I'm just not sure. If I were to go by how I felt today, I would say definitely another week. It's scary, and it's been very, very difficult. I tried to help out with the kids, but very, very tired. So, and on top of it, I have to wear a mask when they're home, just to protect myself, you know, from any germs. I'm really, really scared for my third round. I'm even kind of contemplating talking to my doctor about just discontinuing chemo, because I don't like the way I'm feeling, and just feeling so crummy right now. But, you know, I'm trying to stay positive. I know I really need to do this. Today is Sunday, December 18th, and I am actually cooking for the first time in a long time. I'm making a lentil soup that my friend got me this recipe, and it's actually the second recipe I've made from here, and I felt a lot better today, so I wanted to try the soup and have it here on hand. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
I maxed my card, bought me some gifts. I'm ready to go break some hearts. It's holiday season and I'm starting off like a freaking rock star. This is my Christmas anthem. I'm drinking champagne and dancing. Waited all year for Santa, so this is my Christmas anthem. It's finally Christmas anthem. I maxed my card, bought me some gifts. I'm ready to go break some hearts. It's holiday season and I'm starting off like a freaking rock star. All alone and under the lights, yeah. Mistletoe, but single tonight. It's Christmas time, yeah. This is my Christmas anthem. I'm drinking champagne